So I'm like vibing, you know what I'm saying? Like thinking about my legacy in music, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing this a long time, you know what I'm saying? And dreams really do come true. It may not be like you envisioned it. I put it that way. I've traveled the world. I've gotten to open for some really big stars, you know what I'm saying, as far as my music, such as Missy Elliott, Yo Gotti, David Banner, Pastor Troy, Rome, you know what I'm saying, and, you know what I'm saying, a few more, but that's great, you know what I'm saying, it all stemmed from me just believing in myself and, you know, looking up to the people that came before me, you know. I always tell Big Chris, you know what I'm saying, I be clowning with him, but, you know, I always looked up to him in rap. And, you know, I got started and Ivory, you know what I'm saying, you know, from going to grip, you know what I'm saying, like who did me and Chris did that Clarksville niggas, and that'll forever be a known song, you know what I'm saying? So big up on that, Chris. As far as Ivory, man, he taught me a lot, you know what I'm saying? I sat back in the studio with him all the time and I learned how to produce, you know what I'm saying? And bought my keyboard, believed in myself once again, and you know what I'm saying? It was pretty cool. I kept buying music and, you know, learn how to do it myself. You know what I'm saying? Just believe in myself, invest in myself, and made my own dreams come true, along with God blessing me with the gift. You know what I'm saying? And when I first started early on, I was cursing in my music and being what a young person, you know, normally being. Because whatever you look up to, if you know the ones before you was doing it, you try to emulate them. But I learned, you know, like my grandmother used to tell me, she said, if you do something and you can't do it in front of everybody in the room, you don't need to be doing it. So, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, grandmother, for that. And like I said, I made something out of nothing. That's crazy. Like, yo, that's crazy work right there because I had an idea and a vision, put it together. It came together, you know what I'm saying? And and my vision kept me going for over 20 something years in music. That's unbelievable to me and still be relevant. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? I just want to tell people out there if you have a dream, you know what I'm saying, invest in your dream. It comes a time when it got to end, but the journey is what it's all about. The, the ups, the downs, you know what I'm saying? But all in all, you know, just to see what you can do. I mean, and, you know, the fans and people remember my lyrics and I've gotten to do stuff for the mayors and, you know, just just traveling and, you know, being on the Chitlin circuit and being on the radio 101.1 twice and just, you know, and then the last show I did was with H-Town up at TSU's homecoming. You know, it's crazy work, man, you know, so all I'm saying to y'all is, you know, as far as Clarksville, thank you for all the support all these years, man. Hey man, I just came up with something and tried to put it together, invested in myself and believed in myself. And sometimes I'm surprised at what I've done. A lot of people don't know, but you know, I got plaques, I've been in the magazines, you know, just a lot. But I haven't made it in the sense of making it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I made it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of hard to, you know, because when you think about it, you look at, man, well, you ain't in no big house, you ain't riding in no Phantom, you ain't. No, I'm not. I'm a regular, everyday person that work. I'm just like you, a person with a dream, investing in itself. I don't have no financial backing, but I believe in myself and I believe in my gift. With the right financial backing, I can go far and would have went far, but it's just me. And you know what I'm saying? I thank the Lord for the talent that He's given me, and I hope I touch you with my music and inspire people out there, man, to keep going I see a lot of talent in Clarksville. I always say we got some of the best talent in the world. If somebody just tap in and see it, man. But legacy wise, 17 albums deep. I mean, ain't much more I can do. But I thank you always for all your support, your love, and encouragement. Thank you, Clarksville, for everything you done for me. And you know what I'm saying? I hope, to make more music for you in the future. Like I told you, I got much music coming out to the end of this year. And I just want to tell y'all I appreciate that and love you and appreciate the support.